my next thought is how people are losing faith in women like us, and we've lost faith in them. We go through our traumatic situations. We go through our abuse, in and out. And then sometimes we just feel like, they leave us. Like, you didn't help me. But they did. We're still delusional. Or we get our children's involved and stuff like that. And there's another struggle, another battle of the mind. So just being able to understand is having Sutton Choice, Chances, and Change. They have a part and we have a part too, like as far as authorities and resources and stuff like that. Like, we have to change our perspective. We have to understand that regardless of how we feel about them, the number one avocation process is to keep children in the homes, keep children close with their mothers, right? So we're going to try to keep kids with their moms and understand that, and understand that nobody's against us. If we just find the strength to speak out, if we find the strength to step out, if we find the strength to change, if we find the strength to do something different, then people will support our decision. But we have to stick. So I've made this decision that I'm stepping out on faith. I've made this decision that I'm changing my life. I made this decision that I'm not going to be abused anymore. I've made this decision that I want something different. So then what do? I don't go back on my word, right? I believe in myself enough to continue with the process and believe in a whole new life. A choice, a chance, and a change. Heaven, Sutton Choices, Chances, and Change. Please hit subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to continue to post these videos. It's my third one this morning. I'll try to maybe possibly do another one. I know I'm very educated on what I'm talking about. I'm also very educated on the action it takes to put behind the communication. I don't just talk, I walk. So if somebody needs me, I will do anything and everything in my power to get done what needs to be done in your life, because I know that you're probably a woman just like me. I have the gift of ministry. Sometimes I get a little bit of preaching. Can I get an amen in that voice? And I'm grateful for that, because that lets me know that what I'm doing has been blessed and ordained from Jesus, and I know that I can help you. But then at the end of the day, I just need you to understand that I'm just another woman like you. It's so important that you understand that I'm not any different from you. It's so important that you understand that I remember the narcissistic battle. I remember the communication, but the narcissistic abuse inside of my mind, the mind trap that I go through was probably the hardest part. The physical abuse wasn't near as bad as the psychological abuse, and 9 times out of 10, women like us are enduring both. When am I going to mess up again? I'm not going to tell you that the transition is easy, but I'm going to tell you that it's possible. I'm going to tell you that, that woman that I'm talking to, those women, men that I'm talking to that's ready to break free from this cycle of abuse, it's possible. You can do anything. If you're strong enough to endure days and days and days of psychological trauma, years and years and years of torture, and pain, and I just believe that God has a special place for people that would do something like that. Helping people know the difference between love and is this love? If it hurts, it's probably not love. If it's an intentional pain that causes you pain, it's probably not love. It's probably something you need to move forward from. Just know that I believe in you, and I believe in the opportunity for a whole new life, and I want to be a part of your journey. So Heaven, Sutton, Choices, Chances, and Change. I know I continue to repeat that, but I'm just trying to get the word out there, the motivation out there, and to let people know. Just hit subscribe, because that's the only way this is going to grow. We can reach more women. We can do more advocation on behalf of women, domestic violence women, human trafficking women. I'm going to even go so far as to say drugs and alcohol, right? Have I tried to numb the pain from my trauma with drugs and alcohol? I know places that help get everything regulated out, get me to the place where I no longer feel crazy. Not only do we sit there and sometimes think I'm crazy, I gotta be crazy, but we also truly do, endure that psychological trauma. Sometimes develops over into complex PTSD, and that's okay. You can and will get through anything. You can get through anything. If you made it through the years of the struggle, you see what I'm saying? I just needed to repeat that. If you made it through the years of the struggle, you can get, the recovery part is easy. Walking on eggshells and being abused and being traumatized and seeing your children traumatized and broken glass on the floor. Somebody knows what I'm talking about, You can get through anything. Okay. So you guys just keep your heads up out there, and I'm just going to keep trying to reach out and advocate. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting right here, and I feel like my words is going to fall short of what you need to hear to break free from what's hurting you, because I know what it's like. Words cannot describe. I'm not going to sit here and try to explain to you something that you could never understand, right? Being broken, hurt, tortured, anything like that. I have a couple sisters in my tribe of warriors that no longer allow an abusive man to control their life. I'm going to reach out to them women. I'm going to see about getting them on here, getting videos up that we can just sit here and have a conversation, me and these women, about trauma, domestic violence, abuse, drug addiction, whatever it is. Just flourish and create an atmosphere of love and understanding for women like us, because we're out here. We do exist, and we do believe in you. I refer to myself often as a domestic violence survivor, a human trafficking survivor. I survived drugs and alcohol, a lot of things. So do you guys just keep your heads up and stay strong. Don't give up on your battle. Make a plan for change. My choice is I've had enough. My chance is, your chance. There's always a chance. There's always find your window, find your chance. Nobody has to know. You get to where that you need to be, please reach out to me, Heaven Sutton. You can reach me on Messenger. Message me on here, just however you need to do it. Send me a friend request. I just thank you. I thank you guys for listening. I thank you for watching.